Good morning, pals. We're braving the elements yet one more time to take a walk around the lake at Marathon Park. I'm Tanya. That's my pal Chris. We've got our beverages and we're ready to take a walk, so let's do it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Come on, everybody. Here we go. Let's take a walk. Come on. Come on. Come on. And of course, like the minute we start recording, it starts raining again. So, wee-hee, good times. We're walking around Marathon Lake. There are buffleheads out there.
Hey, look, breakdancing encouraged. Boo.
And this is just looking out over the lake and over to Olympia. Good morning. And then over on this side, you can see the Capitol building and Chris's head.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, look at that. Yesterday, we got caught in the rain and so sorry that we had to cut you guys short on the walk, but we're back again at it to try again today. And we have one more day here in Washington before we head back home. Avoid this puddle. Yeah, so our family is already pretty
tired of us.
Pretty tired of us, yeah. No, I was going to say our family is already pretty used to the fact that we're having breakfast with them and then we just jump up and we're like, okay, we got to try and get out there and get a mile in before the rain starts in earnest. And
why are you tempting rain? It's coming.
I know it's coming.
There's no shelter this entire path.
We're gonna do it. I just am gonna put my camera away right now because it's really coming in hard again. Chris has found something curious in the tree.
Actually, that pathway goes up to the Capitol.
We're continuing along the path here. It's quite lovely. Getting under the trees. Under the trees. It is less wetter. All over my sweater, under the trees. And we're gonna head on up toward the Capitol building.
Camelot.
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 It's only a model. This is a silly place anyway. People in general are just gonna be like, I don't understand what Tanya's talking about when she's got Chris with her. That's okay, folks, nobody does. Even my mom, who's known me pretty much all my life, is like, really glad you found someone who understands what the hell you're talking about.
So I'm reminded of the story of where Walt Disney wanted to have a garbage can for every distance it took to eat a hot dog. Oh, yep. So I'm thinking here in Olympia, the garbage cans are far enough apart that you can finish a cafe Americano between the garbage cans. And there we go. Thank you, Walt Disney, for the grand idea. Behold, free hats for those who want to wear it. It looks suspiciously like a dog crap bag. So, like, this park here is really beautiful. It's been around for a long time. The tree growth around one of those old fences kind of shows the persistence of time. The tree has grown around the fence, which is, there's a group of people who love that kind of thing. Weird name for it, but anyways.
Tree huggers?
Okay, that's kind of funny. You win this round, Schlander. But this park has been around, I saw a sign back there like 1875 in some format or another. I think it was really heavily polluted during their industrial days, but they've cleaned it up and fish are thriving again. But I would think that if Walt Disney had any say in this park, he'd build a berm around here. Well, maybe there's a natural berm, but well, these trees would be a lot more trimmed up and nice. That's for sure. What do you think, Tanya?
I think he'd put a big old steamer boat out there or a paddle wheel boat on the lake, so you could meet the ducks.
So let me hold your coffee and you tell us how far we have walked so far.
We have gone 1,300 steps. I don't remember how many steps are in a mile. I think it's about 2,500 steps, but maybe a little less than that. So we've gone about halfway, which makes sense because we are just about to the place up here where you can see that it actually, the path takes a turn up here. So I think that they said at the beginning that this path was about a mile long, so it's perfect for what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I think you can probably see the difference between, from my glasses, the difference between how bright it was yesterday and how bright it is today. That yesterday it was pretty dark and dreary. I was actually very surprised at how much light the camera picked up, when at the same time my glasses were almost clear, which just shows you how dark it was outside and how much brighter it is today because they're photosynthesized down. I know that's not the word for it, but I'm going to keep saying that. All right. Oh, film from this direction so you can get a little bit of the lake in there.
Lake.
Lake! Mud, and there's mud hens. Yeah, so those ones with the little white stripe on the side of their head, those are the buffleheads. And the black ones with the white beaks are mud hens. And then there's there are some wood ducks out there. Fun fact about all those kind of ducks is that they are not your average park duck. They don't become, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't become...
Air Force pilots.
You're not helping. They don't become Air Force pilots, no. They don't become dependent on bread and people food because they don't like that kind of food. They like to eat river weeds and stuff like that, and they have kind of a cautious nature, and they just don't tend to socialize with people. So there you go. Fun fact about some ducks.
So no Air Force pilots?
No Air Force pilots. Who let the wind out? Who? Oh yeah, there's an ice skating rink over there. Oli on ice, right. We have been to it. You skated there. I did not. I do not have that kind of coordination.
We are at the halfway point of our walk around the Round Lake here in Olympia. We know it's the halfway point because you can see off in the distance, our nice warm car is over there. And it's just waiting for us. And we have a little bit to go as we learn about ducks and skating and Walt Disney garbage cans. So, Tanya, let's pretend
Chris.
let's pretend I'm Walt Disney. And I've come here to Olympia back 75 years
Let's
ago.
not pretend you're Walt Disney, because
Oh.
you know how I act around people that are heroes of mine. I would completely lose my mind, and I would just run away from you.
We're just getting started. Isn't that what old Mr.
I
Disney
love you so much. I have to go now.
So let's say old Walt comes here. He wants to be inspired. He's like, I think I'd like to have a park here. Why do you think he wouldn't want a park here?
Because it's so cold and rainy?
Why, I think that's the right answer. Because in Anaheim, the weather is both awesome and amazing and predictable.
Sunny and 72?
Sunny and 72. And Walt was brilliant in the fact that he knew that stuff, and everywhere else was cold and rainy. The end.
Ooh, looks like a hill we can climb.
Look, Tanya, the Matterhorn of Olympia. I wonder if there's a roller coaster upon it.
It looks like there's a path up to the top. A path. There's a better picture of the Oli on ice and the ice skaters inside. All right, we're gonna head on up this little lookout point here. Cute little spiraling walkway that leads you to a nice bench that, if it was a nice day, we would sit on this bench and look out over the water.
The bench has words on it.
But as with every bench we've been finding on this trip, it's too wet for me to sit on. Beautiful view.
Oh, the bench has a saying here, no farting.
And you get a nice view of the Capitol again. All right, that's where we're at right now. 2,000 steps. Okay, we're just trying to figure out where we are, and we are here. So we just walked past this sort of looks like a water distribution something or other that probably takes the water, makes sure that the water from the lake here gets out to the estuary over there and doesn't overflow the lake.
Oh.
So after this, we're gonna actually head over to a store that we saw earlier, a couple of days ago, that is a Japanese home goods store called DAISO. So that's where we're gonna head next, and we'll show you some of that and tell you about how all that is. Thank goodness this isn't very far away. I need to throw this away now. Good planning. At the lake one more time here. They've got benches every so often too, and they're placed at very lovely locations for taking photos.
There's a lot of water on them.
Yeah, I'm not sitting down. We've gone, we had gone about a half a mile before we got here, so you can tell we've gone our mile. So what do you say, Chris? Woohoo!
Are we there yet?
And it's raining again. But like I said, we'll go check out that Japanese home goods store, and that'll be inside and warm and bright. We could see from when we drove by it the other night that it was super brightly lit. So
It's fascinating.
Chris has been in there before, but I have not. And I mean, pretty much just to get me in there, all you had to say was bright lights and Japanese home goods.
Also Disney. There's some Disney stuff in there.
But that was the clincher.
Oh.
There's Disney stuff in there. So, for those of you who don't know, I lived in Japan for 2 summers in the early 2000s, in the early aughts.
How long ago was that?
It was very long ago. I was so young. And so yeah, I love myself a good Japanese home store. So this park we're at, Marathon Park, is very dog friendly, and I always love when there's a water drinking fountain that is for people and for dogs. And it also got us to the conclusion that the garbage bins are so close together also because this is a dog park, and if you don't give people a place to throw away their dog poo, you're going to end up with it all over your park. So great places to throw away your coffee cup and great places to throw away your dog poo. We're getting ready to head into the DAISO store. It's gigantic and it's bright and it's pink and white. All of these things that are already making me super excited about it. Oh yeah. I've been into so many of these stores in Japan. It's crazy. Got a little bit of everything, and they're always super bright and super white and pink. First Mickey spotting.
Oh, yeah.
And Hello Kitty stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm in heaven already. I'm gonna need a shopping cart, definitely. Just long, clean aisles. So pretty. Like everything you could possibly think of needing. Little scissors. A mini cutter. Oh my gosh, I'm totally getting that. Everything you could possibly need, they have it here. And it's always cute. Oh look, I can get one of those and they're cute too.
My feet are wet and I don't know why.
All right, so there's crazy like Mickey stuff all throughout this. These hand mirrors. This one's even better. The mini hat. That is so funny. I love it so much. So this is how the prices work.
Daddy?
If it has no price on it, it's $2.25.
Daddy?
And then depending on what yen it is priced at, it translates over to how much that is in dollars. Things to go over your coffee mug to keep them your coffee warm. Coffee warm. But this might be my favorite. Straight feelings.
You know what it also means? straight into the bag.
Totally have to have that, yeah. It's super funny because there's crafting stuff, stamping stuff, washi paper, some Mickey washi tape. Just have some of the greatest stuff here. Gosh, I wish I lived close. I'd come shopping here to buy all this stuff for you guys. Sumo socks. Oh, that have the tabi toe.
Tabi toe? Mm.
That's a great idea. Then you can wear flip-flops with them or tabis.
Too small for me. What is it like that?
Mickey socks. A portable etiquette bag.
Look at help for motion sickness and drunkenness.
Does it say that?
Yeah, right there.
Motion sickness and drunkenness, just in case. All kinds of fans. There's a Mickey Mouse waterproof fan. Nice. Just when you thought you had Mickey everything, you don't have
Mickey chair
Mickey
socks.
chair socks. They even have camping stuff. Pretty crazy. Most random stuff. It's so funny. All right, pals. Back in the car after the trip to the DAISO store. I brought back a lot of memories from living in Japan and going to the big pink store when I was there, and got myself a CC lemon to try on the way out because I love these things when I was over there. So let's see if that's still any good. And thanks for coming along today. Bye, pals.
Bye.
All right, here we go with the CC lemon. Oh, yeah. So good.
All right, it's not furniture polish.
It's not furniture polish. The background music makes me so happy.